The Timo is a 50% board, and in between of two compact keyboard layouts, the 40% and the 60%. What stood out immediately was the clean aesthetics of this keyboard. The lines and curves, the smooth chamfered edges, and a breast weight that is not so obnoxious. I spent a few days using this keyboard to do some work, just to see if I can get used to not having the function keys, the number rows, and even some modifiers. What's special about this 50% is that there are 4 macro keys to the left, which I could use as crutches to access different layers. So my arrow keys are accessible through F4 plus X control, alternate, and space. Function row exists in the same layer as well, and numbers are accessible through function or F1 plus Q to P, depending on which is more reachable at a point in time. I have to say though, that having to access numbers in a different layer is really a hassle. I don't really use the function row as much, so that really isn't a problem. But if you are like me, who uses a combination of alphas, numbers, and symbols for passwords, this really becomes a hassle. So let's say I needed to type an exclamation in a long chain of password. I will need to hit this precise order, Shift, F4, and Q. It totally breaks the flow of typing. I'm sure a lot of it has got to do with muscle memory and getting used to typing fluently using layers, but honestly, it's just not my cup of tea, nor do I feel it's worth it. Out of habit, I kept hitting the blocker thinking that it's control, and it was also a fast stretch to get to the 1U backspace. So it's really not for me, eh? I can see why it is an appeal though. The layout is very sleek, minimal, and I didn't really need to reach that far to get to my mouse. Quite a bit of space is available compared to before. It makes your desk look that bit less cluttered. So, is the 50% layout something you'll try, or is it a nay for you too? Let me know your thoughts. See ya!